Wow, so things get even tighter at the top of that AFC South, now climbing to within just a half game of first place as they continue to give chase behind Houston. Another look at that final play, a fourth down throw into the end zone. This was earlier actually to Bellamy, and that was the one.
That was the one.
That should have been a touchdown.
It's a game winner. Thompson had a chance to catch one on 4th and goal. I think it hit him right in the chest. Couldn't haul it in.
And a season of frustration for the Chicago Bears continues. They fall to 2-9 as the Tennessee Titans have to sweat it out late. Nearly blew a 20-point lead here in Chicago. They win it. Your final score, 27-21. Coming up next, Eagles, Seahawks, or the Pats and the Niners on CBS.
Oh, that's lovely.
So graceful.
The corkscrew spin, flawless. His signature move, the Flying Dutchman. Poetry in motion.
And there it is, the baby bird.
Breathtaking.
A sumo wrestler figure skating? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Heather saved by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Play of the Day.
Down in Atlanta, Matt Ryan throws an innocent-looking screen pass to Taylor Gabriel. He zigs, he zags, he twists, turns past several Cardinal defenders, including All-Pro Patrick Peterson, on his way to a 35-yard touchdown. What say Matty Ice? That's nice.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
How do you stay fresh in a world where tastes and priorities are always changing? If you're Subway, you start by removing the artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors from your food. Support hundreds of growers, including many family-run farms. Serve customers 390 million pounds of fresh veggies. Offer packaging that's better for the planet, and use your size and resources to create healthy change around the world. Because the best way to stay fresh is to never get stale.
Don't miss a new episode of The Odd Couple. CBS Monday, 9:30, 8:30 Central.
It's a new day, a fresh start, because Bright House Networks is now Spectrum, redefining what a cable company can be, bringing you the fastest internet starting speeds available, with no data caps and enough bandwidth so you can download, stream, and share it all. Welcome to America's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider. Welcome to Spectrum.
All right, and welcome back to Studio 43 here in New York as we coming off of an excellent early slate of games, competitive, and coming off of Tony's comments, football is getting good now here in Week 12 with so much on the line. AFC South tightly bunched.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Tennessee Titans. They had a big win today. It brings Indianapolis back into the fold with Houston losing. And I'll tell you what, it's wide open. And then you look at Miami and Buffalo both winning their games today. So I'm telling you, outside of division leaders, even that wild card now is starting to tighten up a little.
Just remember, Baltimore also now gets back into the number 3 spot over Pittsburgh by the virtue of the fact that those two teams played and Baltimore beat them. You'll take a look at this right here. How about the South? Take a look at the Tennessee Titans winning today at Chicago. And with the Colts losing on Thanksgiving night and the Texans losing to San Diego today, this whole thing is going to go down into late December. Remember the way the NFL schedule plays out, all these teams within these divisions play each other, and that's what's going to make this thing most exciting, especially, you know, when you think about it right now as we sit, the AFC West, you would like to think that both of the wild cards will come out of there with Denver, Kansas City, and Oakland, and then you take a look at some of these teams out here, 6-5, 6-5 between the Steelers and the Ravens. You know, is it likely that you're going to get a wild card from any of the other divisions? I don't know.
We've had 8 straight years of 2 teams coming from the AFC North. I think that comes to an end this year. I think only the leader comes out of there.
And it goes to the AFC West, but when I look at that Baltimore record, I look at that 4-0 within the division. When you talk about November, December, common opponents and conference or divisional play is what usually are the tiebreakers. So now this is the fun part, like Tony said. This is when you start watching what other teams are doing. It's pressure packed. You see guys scrapping that playoff atmosphere. So now this is the playoffs start now. You have to win, and it's the most exciting, and the fans are the benefactors.
You say whatever you want. Two teams, the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals, came to play today. They have nothing to play for. They came to play for their coach. That speaks a lot about who their head coaches are. But the other thing, too, is I would be worried about Baltimore's offense. You can't just rely on Justin Tucker. He had another whale of a game today. He had 4 field goals. He hasn't missed all year long. He's in the midst of a 33 or 34 straight field goal run right now. It was nice to have Elvis Dumervil back for them because he came up with a big strip sack there at the end of the game to seal it for Baltimore.
Tony, talk about what you meant about football being good.
Well, this is that time of year, though. It starts to get real exciting for everybody involved. I know we love it being up here, but the AFC West, I want to get back to that division. If you look at them 3 wild card spots, I'm just telling you, just get
3 teams for 2 wild cards.
Yeah, 3 teams for the 2 wild card spots. But even the San Diego Chargers, watching them play today, Phillip Rivers can get it done. No matter what, Joey Bosa, rookie coming off the edge, they're developing to a very good team. It's by no means over yet in that AFC West.
All right, let's go to the highlights, Boom.
Also tells you how bad Brock Osweiler is right now. Okay, how about Ravens kicker Justin Tucker nails a 57-yard field goal to extend their lead. He made 4 field goals on the day, including 52 and 54-yarders. There's a kicker that's not having many problems. And we talked about Elvis Dumervil coming right here off the defense's left side. He goes in, strip sack. Good to see him back. That was his first game back for the Baltimore Ravens. 19-14, they beat the Bengals. They go to 6-5.
All right, and their defensive leader, Terrell Suggs, had a good game indeed. After the game, it was Evan Washburn with Terrell Suggs.
Well, that seemed like in the final drives, quintessential Ravens football, where this defense made the plays when they needed to. Take me through it as you best saw it.
We play Raven football. We've been talking about all year, getting our guys back. Elvis made a great play for us down the stretch, but we can't be satisfied.
But I'm telling you right now, there's 1 play left, and San Francisco's throwing the ball into the end zone. We'll see if they can hold on. They're leading 31-24. San Francisco has the ball inside the 15-yard line with 1 last play.
Amazing how all these games are coming down to these tight finishes.
Close. All right, Cardinals at the Falcons. Matt Ryan's going to drop back here. He's going to hit Taylor Gabriel. This will be his 2nd touchdown of the day. I tell you what, this guy, we talked about it. He's a human joystick. He's quicker than a hiccup. He's very fun to watch. Atlanta rolls 38-19. Matt Ryan 26-34, 269 yards, 2 touchdowns in the victory.
Rams at New Orleans. Drew Brees is going to drop back here, survey the field, and he's going to find Michael Thomas for the 21-yard touchdown pass. He's going to finish the playoff. I tell you what, guys, this game was a lot closer than it looked. But I tell you, man, in the second half,
it's closer than that.
The New Orleans Saints came, and I tell you what, 310 yards. Mark Ingram 146 yards on the day.
Let's get an instant update here. You're going to see Jameis Winston pull the fake, and he's going to hit Mike Evans for the 3-yard strike. Tampa Bay goes up early over Seattle for a 7-0 lead early. 4-5, 43 yards. The touchdown for Jameis Winston early.
Thumbnail sketches. We take a look at the late games in our slate. New England at the Jets, and of course Carolina at Oakland. Coach.
Southern Oak Elementary.
Jets. We talked about Ryan Fitzpatrick starting. Why did I not start Bryce Petty? Again, this is a big game for the New York Jets. You're going against your arch rival. They're coming in here right now. That's why Fitzpatrick is starting. So it's going to be very, very important, I think, to get off to a good start in this game. Again, New England, they just keep doing what they do. But there you see Fitzpatrick warming up. And again, this guy, I think, for Todd Bowles, gives him his best chance to win this game today.
Tony, your thoughts?
I absolutely agree with you there, Coach. If I'm playing for the Jets, I want my best guy in there. And if I'm a veteran player, I'm not really worried about developing a young quarterback at this point. Just not quite yet. Let's go out there. Let's give the New England Patriots our best shot and try and get a victory.
Well, Derek Carr is having, that's your MVP candidate right there. He's playing great, only sacked 11 times this year. The offense is dynamic. Let's see if this defense can step their game up and Khalil Mack can continue to lead.
All right, guys, there's last year's MVP, Cam Newton. Now, the interesting thing about this team, they're 3-1 in their last 4. They lead the NFL in sacks over their last 4 games. Why they've gotten better. No Luke Kuechly today. For me, when you talk about Khalil Mack, you got to block him, but for the Carolina Panthers, Calvin season is in the next 2 games.
Calvin Benjamin is a big target, could have a big day for Carolina.
Late games coming your way right now.
I guess the Gronk is playing.
Gronk wants ball.
thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Stephen welcomes First Lady Michelle Obama Monday.
Pac-12 championship on the line. That's how you make it inches. Big time play. Unbelievable. This is college football on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Bud Light. Make the right call. Drink responsibly.
Back in Tampa, 7-0 lead for the Bucks. Seahawks on offense for the first time. They start from their own 25-yard line. Thomas Rawls in the backfield with the fullback Will Dukuafu. This is Rawls. He spins out to the 27-yard line for a gain of 2.
I tell you, it's hard to imagine anybody that has more passion for this game than Russell Wilson when you sit down and talk to him. Always looking to gain that extra advantage. Every opportunity he has to become a better player. Was really impressed with our conversation with him yesterday.
Still wearing the left knee brace. Seahawks have won their last 3 games, second down and 9. Wilson in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 20-yard line, Noah Spence, the rookie out of Eastern Kentucky.
Noah Spence brought in for his ability to rush the passer. Going to be coming off your
Noah
right
Spence,
edge.
the rookie out of
Also
Eastern
becoming
Kentucky.
a good run defender. So Noah Spence brought in for his ability to rush the passer. Going to be coming off your right edge.
The rookie out of Eastern Kentucky.
Run defender. So Noah Spence brought in for his ability to rush the passer. Going to be coming off your right edge.
The rookie out of Eastern Kentucky. Third down and 14, empty backfield for the Seahawks.